Packers fans, I hope your team is watching this video for Jordan Love's sake. Welcome to another episode of the Draft Prospect Spotlight. Today I will be talking about someone on the offensive side of the ball, North Carolina wide receiver Josh Downs. Like the Nolan Smith video, I will go into Downs' best qualities and where he most likely ends up in the draft, but this time I will discuss what teams I think he fits best in. Alright, enough chit chat, let's get into it. The first thing I want to talk about with Josh Downs is his athleticism. Downs has a raw score of 8.25. It's not a great score, but still a pretty good one. The only reason it's that low is because of his size. Some measurements should pique NFL scouts' interest. Josh Downs had a 38.4 vertical jump, which ranks in the 90th percentile among receivers in his class, but he has a more explosive 10-11 broad jump, which ranks in the 96th percentile among wide receivers. Josh Downs' 4.48 40-yard dash ranks in the 79th percentile among receivers. If you're a guy that determines how fast a player is based on their 40 times, you would assume Josh Downs is a tad bit slow for a receiver, but his 20-yard and 10-yard splits say otherwise. In fact, he has the same 20-yard split as Calvin Johnson, and has faster 10-yard splits than guys like Ja'Marr Chase, Chris Godwin, DJ Moore, and Justin Jefferson. Yes, I know him being faster than some of the league's best doesn't mean he's going to be elite at the next level, but his speed and explosion measurements are just a nice bonus in addition to some of the things that make him a great prospect. Let's watch some film and find out what these things are that make him a good prospect. One of the most important things wide receivers should be able to do is run routes. I don't think I really need to explain why that is the case, and Josh Downs doesn't need any explanation either, since route running is one of his best features. On this play, Josh Downs is running a corner route, but he intends to make number 4 thinks he's running a post route. As you can see, number 4 is in a good position to follow Downs on the corner route, but as you can see, Downs' body is pointing toward the right, making it look like he's running a post route. As you can see, Downs is successful in pulling number 4 away from the area where the route finishes, and he gets a good amount of separation and gives his quarterback Drake Maye a great chance to throw a touchdown. Unfortunately for Downs, Maye's first read is also wide open. On this play, Josh Downs is going to run a flat to the right, but he runs something different to deceive the Notre Dame defensive back. As you can see, Downs runs a little deep into the left where there are 3 Notre Dame players in his area, and they all think that's where his route ends, but Downs quickly cuts to the opposite direction. As you can see, there is plenty of separation between Downs and the defender. This gives Drake Maye plenty of time to get the ball to Downs for the touchdown. On this play, Josh Downs runs a shorter post route, but he once again tricks a defensive back. As you can see, when Downs finishes his post route, number 9 on Virginia is already there, giving Downs little separation. But Downs improvises on this play by standing still for just a second, making number 9 think he's not going anywhere, and then gets past him and gets really good separation. And once Drake Maye sees that, he throws it to Downs for the easy first down. So far in this video, I have covered every important thing a wide receiver should have to make it to the NFL, athleticism and route running, and I've talked about how Josh Downs has both those things, but none of these things will matter if you can't catch the ball. Luckily for Josh Downs, catching is not a problem for him. On this play, you will see Josh Downs showing his ability to track the ball. As Josh Downs completes his route, Drake Maye makes it known that he is getting the ball, but he doesn't throw it in the best spot for Downs, as the ball is going to be in the opposite direction of where Downs is, but that doesn't bother him. As you saw, Josh Downs was able to make the quick adjustment and caught the ball just in time. Later in the same game, Josh Downs once again showcases his ability to track the ball. As you can see here, it looks like the easiest touchdown of Drake Maye's life with Josh Downs that open, but unfortunately he throws it too low. But Josh Downs makes a heck of an effort to catch the ball. Unfortunately, college football has that stupid contact rule and he couldn't score. But don't worry, Drake Maye makes it up to him on the next play. On this play, you will not only see how good Josh Downs is at tracking the ball, but how athletic of a player he is. By the time the ball is close to Josh Downs, he has good separation, but the problem is that Sam Howell accidentally put too much mustard on that ball. But like I said in the last 2 plays, that is no problem for Josh Downs. Look at how much ground he had to cover to make that catch. He didn't really have to put his body on the line for that catch, but he did, and it was a great display of effort and athleticism. When it comes to where Josh Downs fits in an NFL offense, there's not one answer. He could be an outside receiver for teams that need that type of receiver, like the Patriots, Texans, Giants, Bills, and Vikings. He can also be a slot receiver for teams like the Bengals, Steelers, and maybe the Eagles. If you were to ask me which role is better for him, I would say a slot receiver because of his athleticism and route tree. Despite Downs being able to fit in many schemes, many mock drafts I've seen don't have him in the first round. If he gets selected in the first round, it'll likely be around the last 10 picks. Downs is most likely going to be selected in the mid-second round, but it really doesn't matter where he'll be picked. He will contribute to whoever picks him, whether it's an early pick or a late pick. That is it for today's video. Hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you later. Peace.